Hi, my name is TaraLynn Semanski, and I'm here to talk about my internship experience with Royal Journeys DDA. To begin with, I just want to say that I was extremely lucky in finding this internship. I was able to intern directly with Lana Gonzalez, the Director of Children's Services for the Journeys program, and when I first was looking for this internship, I found it through the BYUI website in the Child Development Department. They have a whole list of internship possibilities, and I looked at Journeys and was very interested in that, so I sent them an email and actually got an email back straight from Lana. And she said she was very impressed with my email, was really interested in what I am interested in, and so we started working together, set out our kind of basic goals of the internship, what we wanted to accomplish, what she'd want me to do, and after that I went and got it approved with the school. And I talked with them about what I was expecting from this, my goals from it. After it got approved, then I went back with Lana. We worked on when I was going to start the internship, how long I was going to be there. And after I actually got started, we went a little more into the goals and everything. There was a lot of work to do because Lana is the Director of Children's Services, so she has a lot of administrative work. I was basically her right-hand man. I did whatever she asked me to do as far as going out and picking up more supplies, helping her brainstorm training meetings, doing other administrative work, sitting in on meetings with her, anything she thought would be beneficial for me, and also some things that she needed to get done but didn't have the time herself to do. The main things that we worked on were conferences, trainings, and parent opportunities. Conferences included conferences with parents talking about their goals for their children, conferences with school boards, and talking to them about how to get better services for the children in the program that are also being served by the school. We also worked on a lot of trainings, staff trainings and parent trainings. And the final thing was parent opportunities, and these included things like inclusion opportunities, going and taking their children to play baseball, taking the children to Rexburg Rapids. The last thing that we did was actually a big parent IEP training to help parents feel more confident and prepared in doing IEPs and getting the best result for their children. And then the main thing for me was the promotion of inclusion. That's what caught Lana's attention with my email and what I really wanted to focus on. I am very passionate about inclusion, and so that was something I really wanted to push in my internship. And Lana is also very passionate about it, so we really got to work together to create activities and promote those activities and just do what we could to get the children in the program out in the community and in inclusive settings. I gave a lot with this internship. Being myself really helped because I am very enthusiastic. I do have a strong belief in inclusion, and I really felt that that was something that was important. So Lana and I were really on the same page there, and we were able to work really hard to find things and activities where the children in the program could be included. And I am a hard worker. I've always been kind of a perfectionist, so when I had an assignment, I did the assignment well and on time, and I gave it 100% every time. And then the final way that I was really giving to this internship is I'm realistic. And that might not sound like something that's super important at the beginning, but like I said before, Lana really liked to bounce ideas off me. And I was able to look at the situation and go, well, this would work this way, but if we try and do it that way, I don't think it'd really work because of this and this and this. And so Lana would be bouncing ideas off me, and I would help her to see what would work and why, and what wouldn't work and why. So I feel like I really was beneficial to the program and helped them in a lot of ways. I also feel like I learned so much. Not only was I able to give a lot of myself, but I got so much from this experience. The biggest benefit to me was being able to see the administrative view. I was not able to get this in any of my classes because there is no way to look from an administrative perspective when you're studying and learning. So what this gave me was the opportunity to actually see what it means to be a director, be an administrator. And that actually, as I'll talk about later, changed my own plans for my future. I also was able to make decisions. Lana put me in charge of a lot of different things, and I was able to really make decisions on my own and plan what I thought would be best. The last thing that I did with Lana was an IEP training meeting, and she let me plan the date and the time, and she got the speakers for it because she has more connections than I do, but I made the flyers, I handed them out, I spread word of mouth, and promoted the event, set the event up, and when the event actually happened, I was the one that everyone asked questions to. I directed them, made sure they were all set up, and kept the whole event running smoothly. And I also was able to get the administrative perspective. So my perspective on working with children has changed, and my perspective on what I want to do in the future has changed, because I realized that being an administrator means that I probably won't be able to work with children as much as I want to. So it actually changed my plan for my future. I'm not planning on making a big center like I was thinking about doing before, because I want to be able to do that small setting where I actually get to work with the children, which is something Lana doesn't get to do because she's too busy doing all the administrative work. There were two big connections that I made throughout the course of this internship. The first one was in my SPED 310 class, Exceptional Students. We talked a lot about children with disabilities and how to help them, and IEPs, and the biggest connection that I made was when we talked about specific ways to help children who have behaviors and what we need to do to help correct those behaviors. And that was something that Journeys does a lot, because that's what they're working on. They work on correcting behaviors. And the second one I got was administrative issues. I was able to see the ties between what we learned in my Child 440 class and see them actually in action as I worked with an administrator. So I would recommend this internship for anyone who is considering a job as a director of a program. You can contact Journeys, mention specifically your goals for your internship, and they'll pair you with who they believe will benefit you the most. Go to the link that's on this slide, and you can fill out that form. It actually sends an email to just the main Journeys inbox. Address your email to whom it may concern, and then they'll get back with you, pair you with who you're going to rock with, and just really enjoy your experience.